Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I've been putting this video off for a long time because I don't really want to make it. But people always ask reverts about their story. But the thing is, I don't even feel like a revert because I've been Muslim longer than I have in my life. So I give precedence over my Islam than my life before. You know what I mean? Well, because I came to Islam early, young, on my own, like maybe 15 or 16. I'm in my 30s now. And, I was just like partying, skateboarding, sort of thing. But then I started to think about why I'm here, what am I? Like, I would look at my hands and be like, what is this? Like, how is what? So I started getting into like philosophy, theology, all that sort of stuff. My book collection was pretty big. Then I remember seeing, I don't know if around the same time or something, but I remember seeing like Palestinian kids throwing rocks, and their houses are in ruins and they're still making sujood, and they were just like lion-hearted. And also like seeing, I mean, sounds weird to say now, but like even seeing like the Taliban like marching through the mountains, like, just the point was that whatever these people believed in, they really believed in it. They lived their lives by it. Like, it wasn't just lip service, that sort of thing. But so what was I gonna say? But anyways, yeah, so I got a Quran, and also at the same time, I got an Arabic book. I started studying Arabic right away. I highly encourage every Muslim to prioritize Arabic. It'll save you a lot of trouble. And yeah, that started off as just like a religious thing, but then it became a hobby, and now it's like my passion. But anyways, so I remember, I remember my mom being like, what is going on? Because I would walk around town in like my turban and a thobe, and I was like really zealous about it. I really didn't care what anybody thought, and I was, excited about it, whatever. But like, I never had a religion before. My parents weren't religious. Most of my family is not. So it's not like I came from Christianity to Islam. I've never had a religion. But so yeah, Islam was like my first religion. But I knew what I was doing. So I kind of mellowed out over the years. You don't really feel the need to advertise as much anymore. But yeah, I went through because it was hard for me, like I didn't make like a complete life change. I mean, like I was practicing Islam like outwardly and this and that, and but I was still like partying, and it was hard to get away from that because that's what I grew up with. That's what everyone did, and so I went through like a couple periods of like slight homelessness and stuff like that. So I ended up staying in several masajid, a couple different times. So it really gave me a chance to study and stuff like this. But like, so I mean, let me reel it back. Before that, I studied by myself for feels like maybe years before ever even really hanging out with Muslims, talking with Muslims, meeting Muslims, this sort of thing. So I was just studying. It's like me and books. Never underestimate the power of books, pen and paper for learning. The basics go a long way. But so by the time I met Muslims and stuff like that, like I was never shy. I didn't feel shy because I knew my religion, and I knew that they did not have a monopoly on or own the religion. I was like very confident, always confident. I knew Islam wasn't an Arabic thing, it wasn't an Indian thing or Pakistani thing. It was for everybody. But so like when I would go into the masjid, and I never felt shy or because I knew my religion. I highly encourage people to study. Like, don't just listen to, oh, he said, she said, whatever. And plus, that's where the Arabic comes in too, because you have people asking you, like, oh, what are you going to change your name to? Bro, my name is in the Quran. Why would I change my name? Even if my name was not in the Quran, why would I change my name? It's kind of like annoying. A lot of people bring their culture, and that's why there is some truth to, and I don't mean to be biased, but like, reverts are on their stuff, and sometimes they are more knowledgeable and better Muslims than even born Muslims. But I've also seen the opposite, so I can't say, across the board that's the case, but I've seen it a lot because they're grateful and they appreciate their religion, whereas others are just, you see it with Christians too, born Christians, just kind of like, oh yeah, whatever. But so, kind of forgot where I was going with this, but yeah. So I honestly, I don't really feel like a revert. I don't like playing the revert card. Man, I'm drawing a blank right now, but I guess I can continue this like with a part 2 or something. But that was just like my I'm getting like thinking of like random things, but I don't want to just throw it together like that. So if anybody has any questions, I'll make like a part 2 for like specific questions, because I'm just drawing a blank right now. It happens. Yeah, just leave questions in the comments or whatever. Like, subscribe, or don't, I don't care. Alright, ma salam.